Fakes a quick pass on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Flushed out of the pocket. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the running back and not handing it off. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals to hit that throw because that play was there to be made.
Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll give it to the back. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
They've got it at the 36 on first and 10. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first. Wide open spaces. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Running back searching for a hole. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
As a quarterback, it's no fun playing against 3-4 defenses when they can get pass rushes from the interior of their defensive line. How can you complete throws against this defense if you can't step up into the pocket?
And the field goal unit is on the field. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Ives. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Johnson. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Offense scoops it up and still going. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage.
And the Indiana offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Using his legs, it's Hemby. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
With jet sweep pass. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Firing to the right, complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Showing off the arm. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Near the 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. What's the score? Indiana 5, Nebraska 0.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
And the Hoosiers are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Hemby. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooper. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Trying to slam in.
Well, you saw him there, shot out of a cannon. He came off the edge using his speed, able to get that TFL.
And usually known for covering, but you got to understand circumstances, right? Like the red zone situations, I got to be able to come out of that defensive backfield and play the run game, and he did quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win.
And it's picked off at the goal line. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations, I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. A delay of game penalty like that just riles up the defense even more. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. When you're called Corn Huskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throw back to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
Sends it back in motion. Receiver on the move, gets a touch pass. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
2nd down.
And the Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Gets it out fast. He steps out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Bonner. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll take it himself. The Cornhuskers get it past the sticks.
Well, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line to go for it in that situation of the field at this juncture of the game, but this head coach does, and his offense shows you why. Great job up front getting some push, and the running back knew exactly where he needed to go.
Looking to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. On a little time, lets it go. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Raiola. Trying to set up the screen. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
He's going to take off. Across the 25, he's got room. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. Using his feet. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback looks for a little space. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. He'll keep it on the sneak. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Indiana.
And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. On first down, the quarterback sneak. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming.
Indiana 5, Nebraska 0.
And the Huskers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To throw, it's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. Oh, he's got some space. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. Third and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Looking for more room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Huskers!
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. From the gun, looking for a man. Makes the catch. A 2-point conversion is good.
Well, that's the right call to go for 2 right there because the analytics say if you get it, you now make it a 3-point game and your opponent can only tie with the field goal. If you had gone for 1, your opponent can take the lead with the kick. So nice job there getting it executed.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Connection to the right. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Back to pass, it's Mendoza. This time he's got it. Hey, what about that move to pick up a couple of extra yards? He's down at the 38.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Here's a hit. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. That took nerves of steel to convert that fourth down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the third quarter to create some momentum, help them go crazy, help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big fourth down conversion.
The Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hemby. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, I love the body control there by the running back. He had to catch that right on the sideline, make sure he had his feet in bounds, try to pick up some positive yards.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to pass. Completes it in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on him, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got got to know on fourth down you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Quarterback moving. Oh, out of space. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And what a way to end the quarter for this defense, forcing the big turnover.
Nebraska 15, Indiana 5.
So first down will open up the final period. Gets the back moving. He'll start this drive firing. The screen, he's got wheels. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I'll tell you what, really good job by the defense, having vision on the quarterback. And as soon as he threw that football, man, they broke on the football right away, didn't waste time, and got the running back on the ground for no gain.
On the direct snap, it's Johnson. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
Yeah, and no nonsense. I like it when you get downhill. You know exactly where the sticks are. I'm not trying to get a 20 or 30-yard gain. I got to get that first down. 3rd and 2, I'm going to be physical. Nice job by that running back.
Quarterback will keep it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop them.
And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. They're going to run it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running it.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Looking to throw. It's Rayola. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
How about the defense coming through when you needed it the most? They got some yards, had some success on this drive. Second and goal, sack. Third and goal, sack. Nice job by the defense, sticking with it, coming through in the clutch.
Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Parker. He'll pull it down and run. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Parker. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Here we go. Direct snap. It's Parker. The pass is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be third down. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Parker. Uncorks it. The pass falls incomplete, and they are fortunate to live to tell about that one. It had turnover written all over it. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Flushed out of the pocket. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw it.
And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
There we go. There's step one. There's a lot of things that needs to happen for this offense, but they started with the touchdown. Time's ticking out. We got to go for 2 here. Cut this to 8, or we maybe can get another score and get that 2-point conversion to tie.
He makes the grab. The 2-point try is good, and it's a 1-possession game late. Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
And they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Raiola. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the hit on the quarterback is why that was incomplete, but that QB is lucky that was not picked off. That is the cardinal sin, throwing back across your body. This quarterback needs to be more careful moving forward.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it. Game is essentially over right now. You wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but I won't be forgotten. I can tell you